session. Today, since the last weekend, even though a lot of you voted for the mango sunshine cake, quite a lot of you also voted for the whole wheat banana bread. So I thought, let me do that for you guys today. Let's check out our ingredients. So here we have, can everybody hear me? Is the music too loud? Should I lower it? Let me just... So the music I'm listening to today is Ella Fitzgerald, one of my favorite jazz artists. She's the first jazz artist I ever heard when I was about maybe 18, and it changed my life because I hadn't heard any jazz until then. She made me fall in love with jazz, and there's been no turning back since then. So this is a really great CD to listen to, and as all of you know, I love listening to jazz when I'm baking. Anyway, getting back to the baking. So in here we have 1 3/4 cups of whole wheat flour, okay? But we're gonna keep this aside because we're gonna start with these ingredients over here, which is, let me give you a little tour. That's the mashed banana. I like to use the red bananas because they taste really good. This is half a cup of maple syrup. You can use honey or maple syrup, whatever you have in your kitchen. Then we have 1/3 cup of oil, vegetable oil. This is olive oil because I've run out of coconut oil. You can use either or. There's some cinnamon, some brown sugar for sprinkling, vanilla essence, 2 eggs, a nice tablespoon of butter, some chopped walnuts. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to start off with the maple syrup. I'm going to pour it into this big bowl right here. So I discovered this recipe on this nice little site called Cookie and Kate. She does a lot of these lovely vegetarian recipes, and I love banana bread. I mean, who doesn't? And we're in another lockdown, so I thought a little banana bread might cheer everybody up. So I'm gonna mix the oil along with the maple syrup. Yeah. And just whisk that so it gets some okay. Here we go. Let's add the butter as well because it'll be hard to mix it later. This butter has been sitting out, but it's not fully melted yet. Did any of you try the mango cake? I'm so sorry about the disastrous ending. But this is a very safe, foolproof recipe, guys. Nothing will go wrong with the banana bread. I swear to God. And especially if you're diabetic or you're just looking for healthy snacks, this is a great thing to make. More than the mango cake. So yeah, so I've kind of mixed up the maple syrup, olive oil. So the butter is not in the original recipe. That's something I just decided to add in because butter gives them like a better texture to your cake. And this is not a cake, technically it's just a bread. But you know, why not spice things up a bit? So now I'm gonna add the eggs. There's a little bit of syrup still hanging in there. Nothing goes to waste in my kitchen, as I like to say. So I almost canceled this session because, you know, we're all a bit bummed out about the lockdown and things that are happening in Chennai. But then I figured, well, you know, some of you might want to bake this weekend and cheer yourselves up. Like me, baking really cheers me up. It makes me feel happy. So I decided to go ahead with it after all. And we have to also talk about this week's charity. so which we'll do later. But once again, thank you so much to all of you who donated. I was so moved, and when Ragini sent me snapshots and she said, look, people have donated after watching your Insta live, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea what it means, really. Now I need a towel. Hold on. So that's both the eggs in there. Oh, I love this song. Also, we have a 1/4 cup of milk, which we will be adding to this mixture. I'm going to turn up the volume for this song because I love it. Yay, look at that. It's looking good. Now what we're going to do is add the mashed banana, which is basically 1 cup or maybe 2 large bananas. You know, you can be here and there about this particular thing. I hope all of you are staying safe, guys, because it's not fun out there, you know. We've been hearing lots of sad stories about doctors who have passed away while, you know, taking care of COVID patients, and it's a very honorable thing, and I want to say that I really admire those doctors because service they have given their life for their service. And we also heard about all the attacks at Ladakh. Again, soldiers giving their lives to protect us, doctors on one hand, soldiers on the other hand. I think it's an important time for all of us to realize that life is so precious, and both soldiers and doctors are, you know, heroes, real life heroes. And we really should do whatever we can to make sure that they're best equipped for the battles that they're, you know, they're waging and they're fighting. Because been hearing about a lot of doctors who haven't had enough PPE kits, because they need that to fight this COVID war, you know. So if any of you know that any way that you can help out with these doctors, please don't hesitate. They really need us right now. They need our support. Well, now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Oh, actually, we're going to flip it a bit. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda first because it's dry and that's why. No other reason. So let's sprinkle that in there. And one teaspoon of vanilla syrup. Oopsie, dropped a few drops in there. Last but not least, we're going to add a generous sprinkle of salt and cinnamon powder. Cinnamon is awesome for anything to do with banana bread type things, because cinnamon has this amazing, it just gives this like burst of flavor. And well, we all know that salt goes in everything because it brings out the flavor of things, which is great. So I'm going to just do a sprinkle. You can use regular salt as well. Just use like 1/4 teaspoon of it maybe. But yay! looks nice and watery now, doesn't it? It's because we haven't added the flour yet, which we're going to do very, very soon. So now we're gonna top the flour in slowly, little bit by little bit. You can make this for your grandma or your mom and dad, you know, or you can eat it yourself. Also, because it's whole wheat banana bread, while this bread is in the oven, I'm also going to do a little chocolate ganache, which is this is not very sweet. It's not gonna, and you know, I've only used like, again, this is completely optional. Because maple syrup is not as sweet as honey also. And this is, anything with brown sugar becomes more chewy and gooey. early. Careful, the door's hot. We'll just slide it in there. Ooh, it's hot. And I'm gonna turn it on for 45 minutes, yeah? So bread takes a little longer than cake. I don't know. And also maybe because it's whole wheat. But 45 minutes is good. And in the meanwhile, we're gonna make a nice chocolate ganache to pour over the banana bread. Well, can also clean up a little bit maybe. Taking this to the sink. Well, for the chocolate ganache, what we have is, I have a cup of cream, medium fat. I've got about 150 ml of cream, which I'm just gonna pour in there. Wow, it's already thick. Oh no, that too. Yeah, just whisk it up a bit. We'll keep that aside. And then I have 150 grams of really nice dark chocolate. So I like dark chocolate, but you can do milk chocolate. It's good to get these cooking chocolate bars. They're the best. And look at my knife. Can you see that little grid over there? So this is a bread knife, but I also use it to cut walnuts and chocolate. I've almost like broken it up, but I'm just doing a bit more. Make it as small as possible. So the recipe for chocolate ganache is really simple. It's just a 1:1 ratio. So if you're putting 150 ml of cream, you put 150 grams of chocolate. That's all. But if you break it up like goody pieces, then it will melt faster and your ganache texture will be better, which is great. Oh, I did a boo-boo. This is not supposed to be here. We're supposed to heat up the cream now, which we will do at the stove. So yeah. Yeah, I think this is good. I think I'm getting muscles with all my baking. Yes. And you can use this chocolate ganache on anything. You can use it on cupcakes. You can use it with ice cream. You can do whatever you want. It's just a great topping, super topping. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go to the stove. We'll pop this on the stove. This needs to be nice and hot. So but you know, I'm just gonna use my fingers because yeah. So I'm gonna heat this up. It's a very low flame, as you can see, because we don't want this cream to boil. We just want it to simmer a bit. And we'll just let's put it there. So professional chefs do not put their fingers in everything. My mom yelled at me for putting my fingers. But it's okay because it's just me. And I'm going to eat my banana bread. In the meanwhile, what we can do is so we put the chocolate into this bowl. Oh, I love this song. Just you, just me. So Ella Fitzgerald. There's this really cool thing called scatting, which is amazing. and it's just basically making like musical notes but no words. So it's like she's the queen of scatting. The queen. Like who's the hero? Naanga konja pannirundom. All Ella jazz influences. I'm trying to be very careful about this and not spill anything. It's very hard. I think my cream is burning. Oh no! So maybe you guys at home should try to have a helper with you. You know. Unfortunately, today's lockdown, so no helper available. Back to the kitchen now. Oh no, yeah, it's hot, look, it's already done. That's all we want, it's just that much. And now, I'm going to pour it over it. Ooh. Simple, that's all. So now I'm just gonna stir the chocolate into the cream until it melts. Can you see that? Ooh, look at it. It looks lovely already. So you keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring. Yes, look at that. Whoa. But we don't want any bits and pieces at all, so let's stir it up a little bit before it cools completely. Don't want any lumps. Well, if it does get a bit lumpy, you can always just heat it up over the stove. Nothing's gonna happen. Just make sure it doesn't boil. Yeah, I think this is good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop it into the fridge so that it hardens a little bit, solidifies a little bit. So that way it thickens, and when I pour it over the banana bread, it's like a nice thick layer of chocolate. Again, this is completely optional, this little treat here. It just makes the banana bread taste a whole lot better. So we pop it into the freezer. Look at that. Yay. Let's taste some. So we'll pop that into the freezer. Put a little lid on it. Wow, my fridge is so full. I have no space for anything. Okay, that's done. I like to lick all my spoons and pans. We can also check on the banana bread while we're at it. Look at that, it's already cooking. Can you see? Already cooking. How much time do we have left? We have a long time. We have half an hour left. So basically, we can sit and do a little chatting and a little singing. seems like the kind of day to read some poetry. I think a lot of you would have heard about Sushant Rajput Singh's death and suicide rather. And I think everybody felt so sad. Even my mom, she doesn't watch Hindi movies, but even she felt really sad about it. I think the fact that he killed himself at this time also, everybody's a little sad, and we all need some kind of anchor or support system to get us through these tough times. So I really hope, Ningelaro, you're safe not just physically but also mentally and emotionally. Rumba rumba mukkyo, because these are not easy times that we're living in, and we'll get through it. We will get through it for sure. And I find a lot of solace in nature, so I like to go on the terrace and look at the sunset, or at night just look at the stars, and that gives me a lot of peace. So உங்களுக்கு என்ன work ஆகுதோ நீங்க பண்ணலாம். You can just watch, you can do whatever works for you, but never be afraid to reach out to somebody. And I just thought I would read a little poem that I have written in this book as a dedication to Sushant. We posted it as well, but just for now, where is it? It's called Death. Collect my thoughts, scatter my ashes, surrender your hearts to my grave. And if you must cry, shed silent tears. I will not bear it, so pretend to be brave. Wear your finest, sing your loudest, laugh but with silent despair. And when it is done, dry your eyes and live. Convince yourselves that I did not care. My last thoughts do not ponder. My fears did not wander, for they died with me. Instead, spend your life breathing life and giving thanks. At least for this moment, you are not me. I'm reading this poem because whenever somebody known to me, whenever somebody passes away, of course it's very sad, but it's also a very important reminder that life is short and life is very precious, and every minute of your life, live it the way you want to live it is very, very important. Do things that make you happy, and sometimes we get so caught up in, we have bills to pay, loan irukku, idu irukku, andha prachana irukku, ella prachanayum thala mela ukkarum. But at times like those, especially, it's very important to just detach and live in the moment, at least for a little while. Okay? So that's that about Sushant and death. Let's move on to happier talks now. Our charity of the week is this charity called Hill Charity. It's a home for abandoned girl children and elders. Because I always thought kutti pasangalukko vaisanavungalukko they'll have a bond, right? Because all grandparents love their grandkids. It's a known fact. So I really like the concept of having a home where there are kids and older people living together. And so this organization mailed us and said they're really struggling during this time of crisis because they're running out of provisions, and any donation will help them. So all those of you who are able to donate, please do. It takes very little. Ningela 100 rupees anpanalo, if 1,000 people send 100 rupees, it becomes a big amount. It helps people. Yeah. So please do act generously, send a little contribution. I will put up their bank details, and feel free to donate however much you want to, however much you can. Just remember, it's for abandoned kids, girl children specifically, and it's in Tuticorin, Tamil Nadu. So I hope you guys feel generous about this. And I guess now we can sing a few songs. So So we shall turn Ella off. Okay. Are there any requests? Let me have a look. Aha. Okay, I'm going to sing a song that I like. I have to look at some lyrics because my phone is over there. So Ponavara, I was listening to a lot of Raja songs in Sulim there. And when I thought about, what shall we do? Because this might be my last baking session for you guys. So in the Varathoda, we will be closing this. But don't worry, we're going to work on some brand new concept to make it even more exciting for you guys. And so I was thinking, enna paadala iniki? And I thought about this lovely song, Kamal sir oda padam, S Janaki amma padirukanga, and Kamal sir padirukanga, and of course Raja sir oda music. So yeah, here it goes. Ninaivo oru paravai verikum அதன் சிறகை பறக்கும் அது கலக்கும் தன்னுறவை நினைவோ ஒரு பறவை விரிக்கும் அதன் சிறகை பறக்கும் அது கலக்கும் தன்னுறவை நினைவோ ஒரு பறவை ரோஜாக்களில் பனித்துளினான் அது என்ன தேன் அது வல்லவோ oh no where's the line பறக்கறா I think I sang the wrong verse, sorry. Wait, I found it. பனிக்காலத்தில் நான் வாடினான் உன் பார்வைதான் என் போர்வையோ அணைக்காமல் நான் குளிர் காய்கிறேன் அதற்காகதான் மடி சாய்கிறேன் மடி என்ன உன் மடி ஊஞ்சலோ நீதான் இனி நான் தான் நினைவோ ஒரு பறவை விரிக்கும் அதன் சிறகை பறக்கும் அது கலக்கும் தன்னுறவை நினைவோ ஒரு பறவை. So that's a little song that I was thinking about. Such a beautiful song. Any requests for any songs? Let me have a look. Okay, I'm going to sing whichever song I want to sing for you guys. Iniki, I'm in a very sogamana mood. So I'm going to sing all Sogumana songs. இது வடச்சென்னையிலிருந்து உங்க எல்லாருக்கும் தெரிஞ்ச பாட்டு தான். Hey, என் தலை கேடுற பொன்தடம் போடுற என் உயிராடுற என்னடி மாயாவி நீ என்னால மாத்துற அந்தரமாக்குற என் நெஜம் காட்டுற பட்டா கத்தி தூக்கி பொமிட்டாய் நறுக்குற விட்டா நெஞ்ச வாரியும் பட்டாக்கி இருக்கிற டூரு 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 நரரா பொன்தடம் போடுற என் உயிராடுற என்னடி மாயாவி நீ என்னால மாத்துற அந்தரமாக்குற என் நெஜம் காட்டுற வந்தா சுத்தம் காத்து இன்னரண்டா உடைக்குதே சும்மா நின்னா காதல் உள்ள நண்டா தொலைகிறே. So hopefully நான் பாடுற பாட்டுக்கும் நீங்க பண்ற டொனேஷனுக்கும் ஏதாவது ஒரு கனெக்ஷன் இருக்கும். Please remember guys, these are troubling times for everybody and together we can all make a difference in whatever small way. Okay? Now I'm going to sing an English song which I really like and நான் சின்ன பொண்ணா இருக்கும்போது I used to love this song. Okay, it's by one of my favorite singers called Mariah Carey. It's called Hero. And I think in the time la maybe in the part may touch people. So here goes. There's a hero if you look inside your heart. You don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer if you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. Then you'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road when you face this world alone. No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. Oh, and then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's true, guys. No matter how bad it gets, it has to get better. So don't lose hope, don't lose heart. இது எனக்கும் தான் சொல்றேன், உங்களுக்கும் தான் சொல்றேன். This too shall pass. And now I can get some really good smells. So I think we need to go check on the cave. Whoa! Look at that! It's rising. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's going to be done very soon, for sure. So now I think I'm going to just do a little Q&A. So I'm going to remove my phone. And how do I do this? Yeah. If you have any questions, knock yourselves out. Now is the time. My childhood life. Well, actually, நான் அரக்கோணத்துல 7 வருஷத்துக்கு I was there. I grew up in Arakonam for 7-8 years, and my grandparents used to live there, so I used to love going to my grandparents' house. I used to just love it. There was a big garden, and we used to play in the sand and climb trees, and we used to walk in the paddy fields. So those are my childhood memories, and they're very, very happy ones, and I really miss my grandparents a lot. இதுவரை ஆஹா ஓகே இதுவரை இல்லாத உணர்விது இதயத்தில் உண்டான கனவிது பழித்திடும் அந்நாளை தேடிடும் பாடல் கேட்டாயோ மூடாமல் மூடி மறைத்தது தானாக பூத்து வருகிறது தேடாமல் தேடி கிடைத்தது எங்கே மூடாமல் மூடி மறைத்தது தானாக பூத்து வருகிறது தேடாமல் தேடி கிடைத்தது எங்கே இங்கே ஒரு இன்பம் வந்து நிறைய எப்போது என் உண்மை நிலை அறிய தாங்காமலும் தூங்காமலும் நாள் செல்லுதே இல்லாமலே நித்தம் வரும் கனவு கொல்லாமல் கொல்ல சுகம் என்னென்று சொல்ல நீ துணை வர வேண்டும் நீண்ட வழியன் பயணம் So all the people who requested for இதுவரை please ஒரு சின்ன டொனேஷனும் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருங்க. Okay? மாலை நேரம். மாலை நேரம் கேக்குறீங்க? Sing a song which you know the lyrics. I am singing songs which I know the lyrics. மாலை நேரம் மழை தூறும் காலம் என் ஜன்னல் ஓரம் நிற்கிறேன் நீயும் நானும் ஒரு போர்வைக்குள்ளே சிறு மேகம் போலே மிதக்கிறேன் ஓடும் காலங்கள் உடனோடும் நினைவுகள் வழி மாறும் பயணங்கள் தொடர்கிறது இதுதான் வாழ்க்கையா ஒரு துணைதான் தேவையா மனம் ஏனோ என்னையே கேட்கிறது ஓ காதல் இங்கே ஓய்ந்தது கவிதை ஒன்று முடிந்தது தேடும் போதே தொலைந்தது அன்பே இது சோகமானால் ஒரு சுகம் நெஞ்சினுள்ளே பரவிடும் நம் பழகிய காலம் பரவசம் அன்பே இதம் தருமே யாரும் என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க few words about master. So Ilaya Thalapathy birthday varudhulla. How many of you are Ilaya Thalapathy fans? Who are all Vijay sir fans? Yaru illaya? Come on. Hands up Vijay sir fans. He's a really cool guy and his birthday is coming up and I hope Master releases soon. Fingers crossed. Just like you guys, I'm also waiting for the movie to release. And பயங்கர தூளா இருக்கும், கவலைப்படாதீங்க. சூப்பராக இருக்கும். நிறைய ஆக்ஷன், கமர்ஷியல், ப்ராப்பர் Vijay sir film. Yenadi Mayavi I have already sung. Come on guys, ask for something new. No more. Okay, somebody asked for Nila. So somebody asked for Nila Kaigiradhu. நான் இந்த பாட்டு இது வரைக்கும் நான் பாடினதே இல்லை. But I can try for you. I can try. தப்பா பாடினேன்னா don't hold it against me. நிலா காய்கிறது, நிலம் ரசிக்கிறது, யாரும் ரசிக்கவில்லையே, தினம் கண்கள் நிலா காய்கிறது, நிறம் தேய்கிறது, யாரும் ரசிக்கவில்லையே, இந்த கண்கள் மட்டும் உன்னை காணும், தென்றல் போகின்றது, சோலை சிரிக்கின்றது, யாரும் சுகிக்கவில்லையே, சின்ன கைகள் மட்டும் உன்னை தீண்டும், காற்று வீசும் வெயில் காயும் காயும் அதில் மாற்றம் ஏதும் இல்லையே, வானம் மண்ணும் நம்மை வாழச் சோலும் அந்த வாழ்த்து ஓயவில்லை, இன்றும் வானில் நிலா காய்கிறது, நேரம் தேய்கிறது, யாரும் ரசிக்கவில்லையே. டுடே பேக் பண்ணுவீங்களா? பேக் பண்ணி முடிச்சிட்டோங்க, அதனால தான் உட்காந்து பாடுறோங்க. என்னங்க இது? I'm gonna go check on the cake again because I think it might be done. It's smelling amazing. That's the banana bread, guys. It's looking like it's pretty done. So I'm gonna go sing an English song for you guys now. It's called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It's one of my favorite songs. And நான் சின்ன பொண்ணா இருக்கும்போது I used to sing that song a lot. So எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்ச ஒரு பாட்டு. And it's from The Sound of Music. Oh sorry, it's from The Wizard of Oz. It's one of the greatest movies of all time, guys. So I hope you guys like it. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Kunjam nilavu. Huh. So any more questions, guys? Raja Sir's song, Yennulle Yennulle. Oh ho. Oh, I'll sing that for you next time. One of my own compositions. Oh, why not? I will do that for you guys. It's called Honestly. I met a boy with the biggest brown eyes I'd ever seen. We got talking for a while and then it seemed a bit late. So I said, I'd better go and get some sleep. And he just smiled and said, see you around then. That night I dreamt of his big brown eyes and the way that he watched me in the moonlight. And as my hair was flying about and hiding my face, he walked up to me and said, let's dance. I thought it was the sweetest thing, and I said, honestly, I'd love to dance the night with you. And honestly, you are like a dream come true. And honestly, I don't see this going nowhere, 'cause I already belong to someone else. Oh, I already belong to someone else. My favorite song that I've sung till now. Wow. That's a big list, guys. But I would have to say Iduvarai. I love that song. Thank you, Yuvan, for recording me on that song. It's definitely my favorite song of all the songs I've sung. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think the bread is done. Poi paakalama. The banana bread. We're going to take the little banana bread out now, I think. Well, that's the banana bread, guys. Okay. I'm gonna cool this, and it's 6 Archi. It's 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna sign off, and well, stay safe during the lockdown. Stay positive. We'll get through this, and better days will be coming our way very, very soon. So take care, and see you soon with many more exciting things planned.